stop streaming. Right, okay, I'm streaming now. Okay, so let's share share what we've got. Live. Ben Rivers Green is live. Come on, what are you doing? Yeah, live. Ben Rivers Green is live. Right, let's turn that down. I don't like being upstage by myself. Now here's what we do. We go, first of all, we go to Twitter. Come and join me in the magical world. Is this going to bother flashing all the time? Magical, mystical world. Let's make it a bit like mystical world of washing up. Son of a biscuit. Streaming now. Let's really push the live thing today. Morning, Matt J. Davis. Happy Yeaster. Hap Yeaster. Does that work? Streaming now. Gwinnell. Streaming now. Live. Come and join me in the magical world of washing up. I missed out up. Terrible. Of washing up. Streaming now, live. Happy Easter to you. Love the new lights. Well, this old thing. It's nothing, you know. Hi, Boggingdons. How are you? How wonderful to see you. Hang on. Hang on. Select all, please. Copy. Tweet. Then we go back to Twitch and we share it again. I'm worried if it's upstaging me. It keeps flickering. That just gives it a kind of film noir, kind of Blade Runner type vibe, doesn't it? Paste. Next. Share. Okay. Now, as always, we start. It's Winston's birthday. Happy birthday, Winston. You little kitten. You bloody little kitten. So what we're going to do now, as it's Winston's birthday, we shall feed our kitten with her white socks. Right, I always have difficulty finding Washing Up Club. I sent it to Joe, so that's where it's going to be now. Is that going to work? Is that going? It's not. I'm not really hearing much. God damn it! Great content, right? Just going to feed the cat now. God. Is she going to come in and get it? She's in. That flapper's flapped. Feed the kitten. Oh. Washing Up Club. Right, is she going to go straight? Sometimes she ignores the ritual and goes straight in for the food. Right, who wants food? Who wants food? Look at that. Doesn't even want the ritual today. There's a word to cats like you, greedy little shits. I like that ritual. I'm just joking. Right, we'll let that play. We'll let eyes on. We won't shut off eyes on. I feel guilty sometimes turning songs off in the middle of the song because they're like, you know, they put a lot of effort into the song. Neon Cats. Okay, let's just get rid of all this recyc. I had a good old session during the week. We got rid of lots of stuff that was bothering me for a while. I think we might go for another round of that Washing Up Club. That Sock Gold Washing Up Club. Right, here we go. Where are we? Let's play it again. Just because it's such a bloody earworm, isn't it, that one? And we're still at the stage now where we're getting rid of the... Those of you joining me for the Sip Alongathon, today it's green tea. Ow, it's hot. Dr. Steve. How have you been, Dr. Steve? Oh, son of a biscuit. Even if Eyes on Legs isn't literally here, he's always here with his music. He's probably doing lots of Easter things, isn't he, with his family. Oh, bloody hell. I tell you what, I had some... Does anyone use lazy garlic? The garlic that's kind of shredded and in a jar. Well, I used some, finished off a pot and cleaned it. It stinks of garlic now. It's this garlic here, lazy, very lazy. You pay £8 for a vegan breakfast burrito, sausage, bacon, egg, hash brown, etc. Would you pay £8 for a vegan breakfast burrito? Yes. Yes, I would. Well, how much is the regular burrito? Isn't that about the same? I mean, everything's more expensive these days. I got a taxi to the vets yesterday to take Willow for an injection. More on that later. And it's literally maybe a 10-minute walk. £7. 7 bloody quid. You know, £6 on the way back, bizarrely. But 7, it just feels everything's going up. I think that's all right for a breakfast burrito, isn't it? I mean, that would be the only meal I'd eat during the day. Right, anyway, welcome, fun fans, to Washing Up Club. My name is Ben Rufus Green, and you are going to see some serious washing up today. And, side note, this is going to be a cat food tin special, and I've got a little game I want to try out. It's kind of like a Magic 8 Ball game, but with tin lids. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write yes or no variations, like most definitely not or absolutely yes, on tin lids. I mean, you know what a tin lid looks like, but there's one just in case you've had a complete mind blank. Then I'm going to put it in the washing up water. Then I'm going to ask you questions. And then we're going to see what the magical, mystical world of Washing Up Club has to say about your answers. Does that make sense? Sounds fun, doesn't it? We're not going to do the cat food first. I don't want to, what's the word? Not infect, what's the word? Contaminate. Don't want to contaminate anything. Don't want to risk of contamination. So Crummy's been away all week. She went away last... When did she go away? Was it Monday? Monday, yeah. She went away Monday. She's back tomorrow, so she's been away for a whole week. So very much missing her. We speak every day. I did. Please don't slice your hand. I will. Well, I mean, wouldn't that be exciting if I did, though? Morning, Ben and Washing Up Clubbers. Morning, Jez Cordell. Any exciting vegan news? You know, us vegans like to check in on such things. Happy Easter. Windy. Windy. Right, that's good, isn't it? These little hair nets. Very good for putting over a bowl of food that you can't quite eat. That's never a problem with me. If you were having a meal, let me put this out there, and fish fingers were involved, how many fish fingers would you have for this one meal, just for you? You know, you can cook more fish fingers. You know, you can have it with a couple if you want to make it more identifiable. But yesterday I had 6, is the right answer. I had 6 yesterday. I wondered if that was gluttonous. They are quite little, and they're fishless fingers. They're actually pretty tasty. I'll show you the packet. Oh, it's like a visual aid. Do you use these ones, Jez Cordell? I don't know if you're all doing it. They're Bird's Eye Green Cuisine, powered by plants, fishless fingers. If you try that, yeah, they're good, aren't they? So I had a classic meal of 6 fish fingers, maybe 170 beans. I didn't count them. And let's say 20 chips. And it was nice. They're bloody tiny. Yeah, that's why you have to have 6. But you have 3. You have 3. Right, let's clean the clean the sink. Let's get the sink bloody clean, shall we? honestly, yeah. I just made that up. I didn't plan that. I didn't say, well, that would be a fun thing to say. Let's get this scene clink, this sink clean. You're not a bean counter. I'm not a bean counter, Matt J. Davis. Very good. Now, thank you very much, Matt J. Davis. You've started very strongly there with a fantastic quip. And I would like some Easter quips, Easter puns, maybe some eggs ones, excrement, all that gubbins. Oh, here we go. First things first, which is a funny, I think that's just a exclamation, isn't it? It's like, first things first. Doesn't make any sense, does it, if you pick it apart? The first thing that's going to be first, the first thing I'm going to do is the first thing I'm going to do. That's what that's saying, isn't it? Doesn't make any bloody sense. Now, has everyone caught up with the Cockfields? I know Windy and Windy's seen it before. I know that Boggingdons and Dr. Steve were watching them as they came out, if I'm not mistaken. Pardon that little belch there. Little bit belchy. Right, I think before we get that going, let's get this first sip-alongathon going. So, this is, as I say, it's a green tea. Very nice. And of course, as always, Cockfields. I was going to suggest that to Joe that I do previously on the Cockfields. Can you imagine doing that? That would be so exciting. That feels so box setty, doesn't it? Green tea. Kind of a bit of an acquired taste, and I don't think I have acquired the taste, to be honest. Okay, let me tell you, there's so many tins here. It's okay. It's all right, green tea. I mean, I keep going back, don't I? That was 3 sips in a row. A very strong start to the sip-alongathon. Right, here we go. Come on, let's knock off the bullshit. Let's knock off the Easter bullshit. Is Eyes on Legs there? Morning, Eyes on Legs, as I live and breathe. That's my cat voice, Eyes on Legs. Sorry about that. I don't think of you as a cat. It just came out, I tell you. It just came out, I tell you. I'm jonesing for some like a drink now, like not alcohol. I don't drink. Some kind of soda, something like that. Eyes on Legs, can you please tell me any more gigs in the horizon? In the horizon, on the horizon? Anything gig-wise to report? Right, has anyone tried these as well? Fucking hell, they're so tasty. They're literally, I think it's the sugar, isn't it? The sugar's got me jonesing, got me really addicted to it. 12 minutes, 55 sink filling. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm jonesing for something like this, you know? I think I might have to go out and get something after this. I'm going to watch Intelligence. I don't know if anyone's a fan of Intelligence, the series Nick Mohammed. The thing about this water coming out is it's got to come out fast, it's got to come out quick, no pressure. Kind of works. Does that work, Matt J. Davis? Matt J. Davis, please judge me. Did that work as a quip? There's a quip in there somewhere. I asked a plumber to come round because my water pressure. No, it's you can't say the punchline in the whatever the word is, the lead up. I asked a plumber to come round and fix my water because it was coming out really slowly. He said he was the best in the business. I said no pressure. I've lost it. I've bloody lost it. Had our first outing on Friday with the new acoustic thingy. The new acoustic thingy? Is that the name of your band? Eyes on Legs and the new acoustic thingy? I like it. It's kind of quirky, but I like that. I think that's a strong name. What is this new acoustic thingy that you speak of? What is this new acoustic thingy that you speak of? Right, let's just get rid of it. Oh my god, I forgot the water was running. Still no name. Okay, by the end of this stream, we're going to come up with a name. Eyes on Legs. Okay, so what's your vibe? What's your thing? What do you like? Eyes on Legs. This is a group. This was an energy drink. All day energy, better focus, 100% natural, just 37 calories. It was okay. It was a bit of a... What about... Is this helpful, Eyes on Legs, or is this irritating and you're rolling your eyes? You're rolling your eyes on your legs going, why should I bloody shut up about this? Not that you sound like that. Just needed to do a different voice so that I could demonstrate I was playing a different character. You never know who's watching. Never know if there's going to be a, you know, a casting director browsing through saying, this guy's keeping people enwrapped. Yes, so I take it you're all up to date with Cockfields. What a wonderful series it is. What a wonderful series. I don't know if Series 2 is going out on BBC 2 yet. I think it is. I don't think it's been scheduled, let's say that, but I think it possibly is on the cards. Oh, I got an advert. I'm filming an advert in Prague, if you please. It's for Prime. I had an audition last Friday. I had two in-person auditions, which is quite rare these days. But because they were recalls, that's how it happens. You get a recall usually in person, so that you can be scrutinised. So I went in Friday, 1 in the morning, 1 right at the end of the day. And yeah, I got one of them and I was stood down for the other one. It would have been good to get them both. So yeah, that's good. That's good for morale, having something on the cards. And then I got a chunk of money coming through for possibly, I don't know how much of a chunk. I say a chunk, I just mean more than £100. Possibly coming through for Cockfields at some point. And then I did this hidden camera one. Was I getting? I don't know. I don't know. I'm telling you my finances. For God's sake, what? Do you ever do that? You just get into these were the beans. Do you use nutritional yeast? Jez Cordell, do you have nutritional yeast in your meals? Anything that you can stir something into. I would put nutritional yeast in. Do you do that, Jez Cordell? No worries if not, of course. You know. Oh, goodness me. Sometimes I do, yes. Well, thank you. Thank you for honesty. And how's that there van cam lunch going? Are you still vanning and camming? Now, I've got a bit of a dilemma. I was a bit worried I didn't have enough to wash up. So I bought these out. Okay, these have been there for a while. Let's just see when the best before date was. 12th of April. I think that might be 12th of April last year, though. Still doing it once a week now. Once a week. 14's item washed up so far. Thanks there, Windy. Windy on the stats there. You're like is it Peter Snow? With the ometer? The washing up ometer? What would he be called? It's got to be ometer in the end, isn't it? So yeah, but the thing is, this is a real bugger, because this is cardboard. Yeah, this is obviously cardboard. But it's got this film on the back. And it's a right old swine to get off, so I don't know how to do that. Any suggestions, most welcome. Okay, right, I'm going to give you a forewarn now that I'm going in for a sip. You like my neon light? Isn't that a Kraftwerk song? Neon lights. That doesn't sound at all like that. Okay, here we go. Cockfields. Mud in your eye. I heard that on a Carry On film, and then I looked it up. It's something that you say. Still doing it once a week now. I've just read that. What am I like? What am I like? It's a bit of a bitterness. If you take a big... Do you like my little criticisms of each tea bag? A little bitterness to this one. I like repeats. There wasn't the bitterness with that one. This is crazy. This is crazy cakes. Okay, so here we go. Still on those bloody vegan magnums. I try not to have those sweets every day, because that's surely bad for you to have sweets every day. But if I don't have sweets, I'll have a vegan magnum every day, which I'm still pretty sure isn't very good for you. Marmite. Love it. Love a bit of Marmite, I do. So that's going to soak. I remember when I went to university, when that was my first year, I had a big jar of Marmite, and when I finished it, I tried to clean it out and use it as a money tin. I don't know why, I spent ages cleaning it out, like soaking it and cleaning it out. I couldn't get rid of the stink of Marmite. Did you like that little anecdote? It was brought on by looking at the Marmite tin. Marmite jar. Oh, that smells nice. That smells bloody nice. So, what are the plans? Any plans? Exciting plans for Easter today? Has everyone had an Easter egg? I've got a Nomo caramel egg to try later. Had a Wicked Kitchen egg the other day, which was great. Ooh, Wicked Kitchen. I didn't know they did sweet stuff. I thought they just did... Oh, no, they do, don't they? Do they do cakes? I think they do cakes as well, don't they, Wicked Kitchen? Is that right? Or am I getting the wires crossed? Right, well, this is a bit crazy. This is potentially a bit crazy. So I might have finished all the washing up. That's what happens when there's no crumb around. I get through. I'm eating less. Not that crumbs are greedy, of course. Just more stuff gets used up. Do you? I take it everyone is like me in the terms of if there's a bit of food that's about to go off in the fridge, that takes the priority. Going to go out on my bike after this now. Oh, hang on. I've got to. They do mean cinnamon swirls. Bye. Is that Dr. Steve going? Noise. It's just a bit annoying. Who's what? Dr. Steve, are you off then? Who's off? Okay, all right. Bye, Dr. Steve. I think. I wasn't sure if he was saying goodbye to someone or if he's saying goodbye from himself. Not really. Here as long as you are. Dr. Steve, you cheeky little monkey. He thought you were off. Ah, thank you. She's very supportive, that Boggingdons. Helps me out when I don't get a quip. She's supportive. No, what he means is, and for that I appreciate you. She's got your back, is what I'm trying to say. You know what? I am missing Crummy because she doesn't half rub my legs. She rubs my feet. And if you've been, yeah, don't worry, Dr. Steve. I'm here for a bit longer. What have we done? 22 minutes. Because let me tell you, there's so many. This is why it's a cat food tin special. It literally stinks of cat food, of festering cat food. You know, because you never, no matter how hard you try, you never get all the bits of cat food out. Right, here we go. Popcorn. Don't mind if I do. Don't know why I'm showing you that. Just felt polite, you know. So yeah, so this audition that I've now got, this role, I had costume on the Friday. Oh, hang on. So it was the audition was not this Friday, the Friday before. Not last Friday, the Friday before last Friday. And then I found out on the Thursday that I'd got it. And then I had to... No. I found out on the Wednesday I'd got it and I had to go in for costume on Thursday. It's very important that you know these facts. Sorry, I'm literal as... He thought I'm literal as fun. I don't know why I say fuck sometimes. I'm literal as fuck, for God's sake. Come on. Shouldn't shy away from the old F grenade, should I? Now, Boggingdons, can you tell us what you were advertising? It's Prime. It's for America. But I don't have to do an American accent because there's no dialogue. It's quite action heavy, but you know, with this face, it speaks 1,000 words, doesn't it? I mean, what am I saying now? See, there was a lot going on there, wasn't there? A lot going on in that small moment. No words were spoken. You see that? That's one for the show reel, isn't it? Yes, so Boggingdons and Dr. Steve, you're up to date on the Cockfields, I take it? Sorry, I won't talk about it all the time. I won't be Cockfields bore. But are you? Seriously? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So we're down to this, the recycling. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'm genuinely not sure. Tum titty tum, tum ta ta tum tum. Ah, yeah. Just washing it up. Just doing some washing up here. The mystical world of washing up. I mean, everyone can remember the first thing I washed up. I think probably the first thing I washed up. Probably a spoon. I can't remember, I'm just guessing. There we go. Oh God, no, I've got to a lot of those. I want more of them now. I think for lunch I'm going to have a sandwich. That's why I was talking about what was going off in the fridge. Because we've got a... Yeah, you see, there's all these bloody sandwich things. Oh, this is good. With that clear thing in the middle. I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so this seems to be Donut Academy. What the blazes is this? This is really old. Let's just give it a... I know it's obviously cardboard, but there's a bit of like food detritus in there. So I'm just going to make sure that's all gone. And I'm going to put that on the radiator. Like a bit of washing, really. Like a pair of socks. If it lasts. Just get rid of the cake. I mean, that's dedication to the recycling, isn't it? I mean, if you want to put me up for some kind of award, please do. It was a cup, actually. It was a cup. Cup, actually. Oh, I love that film. Just a little... Do you see, I just came up with that. Me and Windy didn't arrange that. I didn't say to him, you say cup, actually. And I'll say, God, I love that film. We did not. I promise you, we did not. Sorry, I have to be distracted due to roast prep. Oh, can we start again? Oh my God, everyone's going or starting again. Right, well, lovely to see you, Jez Cordell, and I'll see you soon, hopefully. But no worries, you've lasted until the 27-minute mark. Windy's been keeping track of when people go. We haven't really. We're not like that. We're not like that here. Have a good Easter. No worries. Jez. Oh, I farted there. I had those beans that I spoke of earlier. They're starting to make a bit of an appearance bottom-wise. Bottom-wise. Okay, so... Oh. Yeah, I can't do those. I'll tell you what I can do, though. Cockfields. It's not too bad, green tea. Is anyone a fan of green tea? Okay, so let's... Now, bizarrely, let's just give this a sloosh out. Look at that, goodness me. I went for a lovely walk in the woods yesterday with my friend from London. She was amazed at how quiet it was, which is nice. And I went on a swing. There was a mysterious swing. Very cinematic lighting in the kitchen today. Thank you very much, Eyes on Legs. I was hoping you'd notice it. I spent a fortune. There's a big rig out there. Martin Riggs from Lethal Weapon is out there. Lighting us. Okay, Eyes on Legs. I think I'm going to play a bit of music as I put this in. What shall I play? What shall I play, Eyes on Legs? I'll tell you what I'll play. My fingers are wet. Pardon. Sorry about that. Gunpowder. Oh, that sounds familiar. There's something called Dragon Balls that would unfurl in the hot water. That was fun. Right, what I'm doing I'm writing some yeses and nos on tin lids. Stay with me. I'm just writing something, so it's difficult to speak and write. So have some questions prepared for me. If you haven't, I've got some prepared for me. We'll see if this works. This might be an absolute disaster. Oh my God. Right, how else can you say no to people? What's on the Ben gender the rest of today? Well, I'm going to watch Intelligence. Did I tell you that already? Intelligence, I auditioned for a role and I want to see who got it. So have you got any questions prepared for me? Just general questions with a yes/no answer. God in heaven, why didn't anyone warn me? This looks like it's gone mad. Right. Oh, you piece of shit. Sorry about this swearing on. So yeah, I'm going to watch Intelligence. Oh, you fucking piece of bastard. Oh God. Oh no, it's run out. My pen's run out. My pen's run out. My game's ruined. Is there another one in there? There's another one in there. And it's still working anyway. Right. Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry, we're back. Fucking bastard. There, I've said it. Right. Oh, God! How to annoy Ben Rufus Green. Get a pen that doesn't work when you're streaming. Right, we might have to leave this here. No, come on, there's a few. We need a few more. We need a few more. I'm just going to put these in there. Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Stop looking. Okay. Oh, the writing's a bit wobbly. Okay, right. Cockfields. Previously on the Cockfields. I'd love to say that to someone. That would be good, wouldn't it? Oh, I didn't even drink. I forgot to drink. Now, Dr. Steve, technically speaking, and literally speaking, that is not a yes/no question, is it? Is it, Dr. Steve? No, sir! Oh, this absolutely reeks. I have been a bit lazy with the old tins. I've been tinning lazy. Absolutely stinks. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hellfire! Right, I've spilt rotting meat on the counter. So yeah, right. Let's have. Do you know how many okay. Okay. I mean, I was hoping. Okay. All right. Let's get that started. We will. Ooh. Now I haven't, because my pen was running out. Right. I need to get a. That stink is distracting, so I'm just going to wipe up that fishy stench monkey. Hopefully Get rid of the stench. There we go. That's better. Get a nice detox. They're biodegradable, so I hope they're not too bad for the environment. There we go. Okay, right. So do I know how many? Okay. Right, this is what you want. This is what you want the magic 8 ball to answer, is it? The magical mystical 8 ball. Oh, I need the kitten washer upper. Okay. Before I do that, I'm just going to do these. Yeah, so Willow had to go to the vet for a second injection, and the nurse had a very strange technique for injecting. This is a yes/no question. Is this a yes/no question? Is that one of your questions? Right, her method for injecting was, this is it. So Willow was eating Licky Lick, so instead of going like this, boom, ding, she'd go in with a needle and then go to press the plunger, and by then Willow was going, what the hell are you doing? Right, okay, here we go. I'm going to see if I can find the answer. What's the question? Do you know how many stomachs a cow has? Here we go. How dare you? How dare you? That's the answer. For some reason, the mystical world of washing up took offence at that question. That wasn't me. I'm not looking. Ow, it's hot. It's fucking hell, it's hot. What's wrong with this water? So, yeah, sorry, Dr. Steve, it wasn't me that was saying that. I mean, I was the medium, the conduit that said it, literally, obviously. Right, are broccoli and Brussels sprouts your favourite vegetables? Right, let's have a look. That seems to be another question. Right, we picked up a blank one. I will keep going. Or what should the rules be? I can see them there. If I pick up a blank one, does that mean the question... Dr. Steve, this isn't my first rodeo. You know, I've got a technique that's good. Right, okay. So, yeah, what should happen? So, a question was asked. I had a fish round. Should I keep fishing around until I get an answer? Ask the lids. All right. Guys, dear me. Give him some bloody meat. Just give him some meat or something. Will I cut myself on the lids? Blank. Yeah, so tell me the rules. If I ask a question and I don't pick up an answer, does that mean I move on to another question, or shall I keep fishing for lids? Will I cut myself on these lids? Are you mad? Yes. Ooh. So it seems that destiny wants me to cut myself. I'm not gonna cut myself. Yeah, look what it's like Tutankhamun's tomb, this curse, you know, self-fulfilling prophecy and all that. Right, here we go. It's quite tense, isn't it? Right, now what we've got, what was the other question that was asked? Oh yeah, how dare you? How many cows does a stomach have? Can't be right. Can you grow a moustache on your tummy? Good question. Okay, can one or can I? You have to say it out loud, don't you? Can you grow a moustache on your tummy? We have an answer. Ask again later. Indecisive. Eyes on legs asked. Thank you. Sorry, Dr. Steve. Thank you. So the rate the questions come through, and they're coming through thick and fast. Right. If I only eat grass, will I triple in size and turn black and white? Rummage, rummage, rummage. Nothing there. Windy asked, are broccoli and... Right, okay, thank you very much. So what happened? Come on, guys, we need an answer. Or shall I ask the lids? I'll ask the lids. This is just to get the format right. If I ask a question and I pick up a blank lid... So I just became aware of myself then. Does that mean I have to move on to another question? It's a blank lid. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Right, I'll ask it again. Well, I don't need to ask it again. The same question again. Rummage, rummage. Blank lid. It's because my pen ran out. And I tried, you know. I did bloody try to get it working. Right. Okay, here we go. Let's just get these suckers out of the way. I think I've got about 8 in there. Does this section need a jing... Oh, no, sorry. Okay, okay. I like that. That is a good question. They're all good questions. I'm not sure. I need to work out the format. Do you see what I mean? I can't move on. If I ask a question, there's a blank lid. Do I carry on asking the same question until I get an answer? Got one. I've got one. I'm not looking. It's bloody blank again. Right, stop with the... Christ, there's too many questions. Ease up, guys and girls. Right. How did I word it? How did I word it? I got a yes. Right. So, do I keep asking until I get an answer? Yes. Yes. Okay, so we keep answering. Right, so here we go. Let's go back one. If I only eat grass, will I triple in size and turn into black and white and turn black and white? Sorry about the way I worded that. Blank. We've got to keep going. I suppose the jeopardy is rising. Oh. Sorry about this, guys. Blank lid is the engaged tone. Yes, yes, that's true. Thank you, Matt J. Davis. Matt J. Jockey. Is it Jockey the middle name? I know this comes up a lot. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Matt. Thank you for the helping with the mythology. Ow, it's hot water. Right, will I turn black and white if I only eat grass? Blank lid, we're engaged. Blank lid and some mole as well. A mouldy blank lid. Will I turn black and white if I only eat grass? Son of a biscuit. I feel I have to proclaim it each time I do it. Will I turn black and white if I only eat grass and big and... What's the question again? Oh! Sorry about the weeping. Right, I've got these are coming out now. I don't like it. I don't like it. They've come off because the water's so goddamn hot. Right, I'm just going to put these on the radiator. This is a good section though, isn't it? It's going really well. Do you like it when I claim how well things are going? I know one thing for sure though. Cockfields. Oh, bitter. I don't mean please in German. It's weird. There's always a bitter one, followed by a not so bitter one. Right, hang on, I saw that. Let's just get this tin done. See, the danger is I'm getting... Oh, God. Oh, my God, fathers. Did I clean that? No, I didn't. Oh, God! Right, you stay there. Right, I can't look. I suppose it increases the danger of... yeah, you're right. It's an engaged tone. So that's the rule. So if we don't get an answer... What was your question, eyes on legs? If I only eat grass, will I have 4 stomachs and turn black and white? Fuck no. Okay? What was the other one? Sorry, they're moving up. Oh, God, there's loads left. Right, I know... Have you ever tried to eat soup with a fork? Wendy's not pushing in with that question. I did ask for more questions because they've moved up. They've moved up and I can't see them. Eyes on legs, when you did your stream, I could see the questions. Have you ever tried to eat soup with a fork? Engaged. Ugh, sorry about that. I saw that green tea. Engaged. I'll tell you what I'll do is, Oh, there was one. Put it back there, didn't pick it out. I'm going to pick out all the blank ones, get rid of all the engaged ones. This is slightly stacking the odds in our favour. Yeah. Right, where are we? Got to check they're clean. I suppose I could write them in the bottom. No, I couldn't really, could I? I'm getting a bit sweaty now. Can't take my top off though, my mic is all hooked up. So, yeah, so bank holiday tomorrow. Anyone got any exciting plans tomorrow? But how do you get them on your stream? How do you get them on the... Because when I watched it on YouTube, I could see the comments as well. Have I ever tried to eat soup with a fork? Absolutely not. Quite offended, the lids. The mystical, mysterious lids. Right, here's one. Serious question. Should I get a haircut after I've done this advert? No! Wow. Well, you know, these are things you take them with a pinch of salt. If I want to get a haircut, I will get a haircut. If I don't, I won't. I'm not going to, you know, rule my whole life by the lids. That would be mad, or would it? Or would it be the sanest thing you've ever heard? I'm disappointed. Well, maybe the lids have got it wrong. Maybe the lids are saying, right, you haven't done it, but maybe you should. Maybe you should eat soup with a fork. I mean, there are certain broths. Is a broth a soup? But today's big question on Washing Up Club, is a broth a soup? I've eaten that with a fork. You know, because you spear the... look at this. Oh, hang on, that was one. Nearly washed it up. I nearly forgot the format. Right, have we got any other questions? Come on, let's have some questions. Come on, guys. Can you add an overlay in OBS with chat? I think it's Streamlabs thing. Okay, I'll ask that one. Dr. Steve. Can you add an overlay in OBS with the chats? Do you need to ask? Do you need to ask? Sorry, the lid. It's the lids, not me. It's the lids, guys and girls. Right, let's get rid of all these. These have all come off. Now, is Winston gonna... How do you know it's Winston's birthday? Is Winston a rescue cat? Did you see? Did you witness his birth? Because Willow is a rescue cat, so we know that she was... I think she was born in August. So she's... is she 6 this year? Yeah, she's 6 this year. Sweet little kitten. We haven't had a Willow pickup yet, have we? Right. Do the lids, does your power come from Willow? That's a good question. Lids. The lids. Does your power come from Willow? I would say so. Good grief. I mean, that is pretty conclusive, isn't it? So, yeah. Wow. Wow. The lids have spoken. The lids. Listen to the lids, but don't let the lids rule your life. The lids are here as a kind of advice-y, you know, a bit of guidance. If you're unsure, I think I read somewhere that there's a theory. If you want to do something, okay, just say, you know, I said to Crumb, right, do you want to go out today? And she was like, oh, I'm not really sure. And if you go, right, heads will go out, tails will stay in. If you flip the coin and it comes down on something, and if you're disappointed, you're like, you just do what you want to do. Whereas if it comes down, go out, yay! Or if it go out, you go, oh, we didn't want to go out anyway, let's not go out. Is that a good theory? Did I make myself clear? Did I make myself clear? He's rescued. He's also around 6. We just celebrate the moving in it. That's very sensible. And what is he going to get? Emily made this cake once from tuna and other shit, and it was the most disgusting thing I've ever smelt. Willow loved it. I hated it. I couldn't wait for her to eat it. In fact, I may have even thrown some of it away because it was so revolting and stinky. But yeah, so I went for a walk in some woods. We found one of those mystical, again, I'm using mystical a lot, rope swings in the woods. And it was on a fish cake. Yes, sorry, I believe that is what they're called. A birthday fish cake for Willow. And if anyone hasn't seen, I will post it. There's a link to... Willow has a YouTube site. Emily made 3 videos and gave up. 3 videos years ago. You may get a little lamb lunch and a spot of milk as a treat. Oh, little Winston. Lovely kitty, that one. Yeah, so after Willow's injection... She 3 times, this nurse, tried to inject her with this very slow, put the injection in, go for the plunger. By the time it's like Willow's like going, fuck off. So I might ask to not have her again. It seems a weird way. The nurse before, she was a vet before, not a veterinary nurse, not something wrong with veterinary nurses, hadn't got any problems. This is the first time I've seen that technique used, and it's not a very good technique, as I've explained. I think Emily and I are going to eat a chocolate rabbit together at some point later, because she's off filming in Monmouth. She's in your neck of the woods, Matt J. Davis. I heard her asking directions. It was lovely to hear a Valleys Welsh accent. She said, is there a Tesco around here? And this Valleys accent was like, oh yeah, just on there, about 2 minutes. Was that bad Welsh accent, Matt J. Davis? How many captains have been washed up? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 fours. 24. Yeah? 24. 24 and counting. 24 and counting. There's a lot. Right, okay, was there another question? Otto had a jab this week, and how was the technique of the injection? Was it like in and out, like you'd inject a normal person? Right. What's the question? Am I going to get an audition this week? Engaged. I don't want to ask something too serious. Very happy day. Yay! Thank you. I can't. I'm not really good at. I mean, I know Merthyr is a bit more valleys than Ponty, isn't it? Because it's right in the valleys. Pontypridd. But other than that, and I know Cardiff's a bit like kind of Cardiff. I'm really sweaty now. And you know what? I'm not planning to... Right, let's ask... There's another question. Another question, quick. First question through. I've got one in my hand. It might be an engaged tone, but come on. A clown is funnier than... Is a clown funnier than a dentist? It's difficult to say. I couldn't... It's diff. I've put it's diff to say. Well, I said I. It was the mystic powers of the lids. The lids have spoken. I suppose it depends on the clown. Depends on the dentist. You know, I mean, would you want a funny dentist? I want some fucking comedian pulling my teeth out, because that's, you know, I want to focus on the pain. Yeah, so that's been answered. Right, are there any decisions that you're struggling with? Like nothing serious, for God's sake. Please, nothing serious. Right, okay. Should I go out to the shops and get some snacky wackies today? Right, I don't even know if it's got an answer on there. No, engaged tone. Is quilted toilet paper worth the extra money to have a piece of mind bum wise? Mind bum? What's mind bum? Mind bum. Right, I believe I missed out some punctuation. Is quilted toilet paper worth the extra money to have peace of mind bum-wise? Should Ben rinse the... I'm not asking that to the lids, wasting the time of the lids. Right, quilted toilet paper. Should we get quilted toilet paper for the botty? I think that was going to be how dare you, but I ran out of... So it's not how dare you, it's how. So there we go. That's answered that. That's cleared that up. Sorry about the screams. Right, should I go out today and get some snacky wacky woo-woos? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. This is a good game, isn't it? The only problem is the old pen ran out. How are we doing for time? 54. I've really dragged this out, haven't I? Not really. I'm not asking the rinsing the dishes. You rinsers, honestly. Mind you, having said that, you might not be a rinser. You might not be a rinser. I apologise for tarnishing you with a rinsy brush. You might not be a rinser. Didn't you say fuck? Didn't that say fuck you? No, fuck yes. Well, that would be a good answer. The lids are very temperamental today. Fuck you. You're really keeping the lid on things. Oh, beautiful. Windy. Wow. A rinsey brush would be clean. I don't know why I'm saying that in my announcy voice. It's difficult to drop the announcy voice once you start it. You know what I mean? Right, I'll show you these. I think I might have run out of answers. I have. Right, who wants to guess how many tins I've washed up? Or how many tins there were in total? Let's get rid of that. So, let's have a guess then. Have a little game. There's no prizes. Emily's not here with her prince. Oh, Des got oh, he's gone. 28. Ha! Ha! I've got really sweaty armpits now. Are there any more answers? There are no more answers. Right. This goes straight over here on the radiator because we daren't get it mixed up with the proper washing up thing. Oh God. Right, so there's loads of water here, which I'm now going to clean up. Oh yeah, right, let's just find out how many tins there were. Oh God. So just while I've got you here, there's a thing on IMDb. You know what IMDb is, Internet Movie Database. And it's it's called a starometer, and it tells you how many people have looked at your profile, how much activity there's been in your profile. And before the Cockfills went on, I was on 98,000, 96,000. The closer that you are to 1, the better. And last week, when episode 2 had kicked in, you look at it on Monday, I was on 12,000. So because of the Cockfills on BBC, I've shot up the charts. It's brilliant. Fucking love it. And so potentially, because the finale was on, I'll go up even further. I might just go down. Felt like 500. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 sevens, 28. 29, 30, 31. 31 tins. Right, okay. Right, we're coming to the end of Washing Up Club. And I don't want to leave you untuned. So I'm going to play a little tune I like to call the Washing Up Club theme. But I'm going to turn it down because it's a bit loud. Right, you can still hear that. You can still hear me. So that's good, isn't it? Right, okay, here we go. So thank you very much for joining me today for Washing Up Club. My name's been, as always, Ben Rufus Green. Now, I want you to all promise me that you'll have a fantastic week. Promise me now. And then we'll check in next Sunday to see how fantastic that week was. Because I've got a great feeling about this week. It's going to be a really good week. Good stuff's going to happen. We're going to make it happen. We're going to be proactive. Now, how do you feel about that? I frothed. Bloody frothed. I spat all over the screen because of the passion. Could you smell my passion? Smell this Marmite, shall we? It's fucking hell. Stinks. Right, so thank you very much for joining me in Washing Up Club. I'm really pleased with the way that motivational speech went. I feel that I motivated you all, and I can feel the motivation seeping through the screen. Yeah? Am I right? Of course I am. So, have a great week, fun fans. The lid thing went really well, didn't it? Ooh, what a format. What a bloody format. I'll wait for this guy to finish. This is the end credits. Do the plates. That's me juggling plates. Always end on clearing your throat. Thank you very much. You have been wonderful. So I'm going to stop that there. Stop streaming. Keep screaming. No, I don't know what that is.